Live number 236. I need 236 million lives. That's what. So these are not going to be long lives. Don't get mad. I'm going to be doing a lot of them. September, I got to start kicking ass, taking names, working very, very hard with these live streams because I got to build up my channel because Apefather really wants to get heavy in real estate. See, I feel like real estate should be everybody's first priority in life. I'm going to explain why. It's not financial advice, not a financial plan. And remember that everything I say is for entertainment purposes, only subject to my own opinion and life experience. Because we all live life and a lot of us waste money. So that's, I think, from day one, don't you think? But from the first paycheck that you get in your life, you get a paycheck, you're gonna waste it. I remember the story of Shaquille O'Neal when he made his first $1 million. He bought himself an S600, a Mercedes. Comes home, his father says, "Damn, that's a nice car." He goes, "You want one, Dad?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes and buys his father an S600. Then they both go home to the mother. Mother's like, "Dad, where's my S600?" So he buys a third one. And then the $1 million is gone on the cars. He totally decked them out. Everybody wastes money. Everybody. And it takes years and many, many years before people start smartening up. And normally they smarten up through life experience. And that's one of the reasons for these live streams is I'm trying to teach people, don't be a Mama Luke like me. Forget about it. I look back on my early days. I wasted so much effort and money. I wasted so much money. Forget about it. I don't. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I started a lot of businesses in my life. And primarily these businesses, I would lease space. I was renting space. Right off the bat, dumbest thing you could ever do. You're basically paying someone else, to get equity in their real estate holdings. You're paying off their mortgage. Only an idiot does something like that. You want to be the man. You want to be the person, in my opinion, who controls the real estate. You don't want to be the person leasing like a Mama Luke. Okay, but that's what I did in my early days. I was stupid. And on top of that, okay, I love food. But to me, look, I don't want to get into this debate. Everybody needs an outlet in life. Everybody. Everybody needs something they enjoy. You got to have at least something you enjoy, but I'm even trying to cut back on that now, which is food. I'm trying to put more money into savings rather than food. I buy a lot of gold, cash, real estate. I'm trying to change my mentality, but I am a food addict. I love food, so nobody's perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. But getting back, I look back on all the things I spent money on in my life. I too, just like Shaquille O'Neal had a Mercedes, spent like close to what was it, 90 grand on that bad boy. Beautiful effing car. Okay, but the problem was several years later, I sold it for like 20,000. Worst investment you could ever make, a luxury car. It's great to drive it. You love driving that mother effer, but waste of money. Complete waste of money. I went on many vacations. People don't realize this. I took my family everywhere. Okay, I took my family. I used to spend 20,000 a shot going to Disney. I took my kids and my family there 3 times. That's 60,000 because we went big. When we went there, we went big. Best hotels, best restaurants, theme parks. Forget about it. 20 large. So you figure that 60,000, I'll never see it again. Vacations, great for memories, wonderful, to enjoy your life, but you'll never see that money again. You understand? So cars, vacations, boats, same thing. Boats, wear and tear, maintenance, docking, forget about it. Forget about it. Fuel, planes, same thing. Okay. Not too many people have enough money to buy their own private jet. I will say that. So we won't emphasize so much on the planes. Boats, you'd be surprised. Even the average Joe shells out money for a boat. Now you might say, well, hey, Father, what about life enjoyment? What about enjoyment of life? So if I'm willing to kill myself and spend money that I work hard for my job, shouldn't I get enjoyment out of life? Yes. But what if I told you there was a better way of doing it, a smarter way? See, look, every time I watch videos with people, they all say the same thing. These are people who work hard in their lives. They work hard for their money. They say working a job gets me nowhere. I just watched the video before. You should look it up on YouTube. There's a lot of them out there. Hard work amounts to nothing. Because people, I don't think, really understand what a job is for. They don't get why are they working a job? You ever hear the expression, what do you do for a living? You probably heard that before in your life, right? What do you do for a living? Because that's exactly what a job is for. A job is simply for you to what? Survive. Have a roof over your head, you know, car, food, and that's all it's meant for. It's not, see, people can't figure this shit out. I don't know why. People have a very, very hard time figuring this shit out. A lot of people have this false sense of security. A job is going to make me very rich. So employees give them this whole bullshit about the IRAs and, we'll match whatever you put in there. You work 20, 30 years and eventually you're going to have yourself a nice nest egg. So people get this thing in their heads. They're like, that's what I need to do. Got to work, kill myself, IRA, save, all this shit. Okay. This is the truth. Okay. The truth is, okay, it's not complicated. After all the money people are spending on the mortgage, on their rent, on utilities, on cars, they don't really save that much. A lot of people don't save that much anymore. And even if you are saving and your employer is matching it and all that, this is not income producing assets. The stock market goes up, stock market goes down. I think about those people with Enron who don't remember they thought they were going to get this big chunk of money, that Enron totally screwed them. What's up there, Heart Frozen DM? India in the house, Rostov. How you doing? I'm just talking a little bit about like real estate and jobs and all this shit. I just look, I've known a lot of people in my life. What's up, Mike Jones? How you doing? I'll do a little music too, but we're talking a little real estate right now and just how I feel working a job. I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally. Now I live in the Jersey Shore. Um, I know a lot of people who work their asses off. They worked 20 years, 30 years, in some cases even longer. And I look back at these people, and a lot of them are still working. A lot of them can't retire. They don't have enough money. The key is that people don't understand what a job is for. This is the key. A job is for survival. That's it. Pure and simple. That's why we work. We work to have a roof over our head, a car, we pay our utilities, we buy our family food. A job is not meant to make you a really successful individual. Okay. Real estate is, in my opinion. See, that is what real estate is designed for. Because real estate, you have an unlimited income potential. A job, think about this. There's only so much you can make, right? I don't care if you're a friggin' brain surgeon. There's a cap. There's a certain, and the more money you make, the higher of the tax bracket you're in, and the higher your lifestyle is. That's another thing people don't understand. Even for the people who are making a $500,000 a year or more, they're in a higher tax bracket. Then their lifestyle, forget about it. They have the beautiful car, the beautiful house. I know a guy. I'll give you a story. He was a lawyer. He made $1 million a year. This guy was broke. He used to come to me, yo, Richie, yo, what's up there? Dad. He said to me, Rich, can you let me spot me $20? I need $20 for my car. I gotta put gas in my car. I'm like, Dad, don't you make $1 million a year? He goes, you don't be rich here. I spend money like a friggin' psychopath. So anyway, but that's not true, Mike. That's not true. That's where REITs come in. Okay, that's where REITs come in. When you're involved, and again, Mike, let me be crystal clear. I am not asking anybody for any investments. This is education. One day, Apefather wants to start his own REIT. When I become very successful, a successful YouTuber, and I can prove to everyone. The first step would be is I want to prove to everyone I could do it. I want to show everyone that I can, accomplish getting my own real estate, my own multifamily real estate. where I'm bringing in passive income every month, cash flows every month. But you see, Mike, this is the thing. With REITs, you don't actually have to have the down payment. You don't have to worry about credit. You understand what I'm trying to say? You're a part of this group that's going out there. And in a lot of cases, you could even deal with non-accredited investors. Even with certain crowdfunding platforms. The old days, you could only deal with accredited investors, meaning someone who makes like 250,000 a year, has $1 million net worth. Now, as we're maturing as a society, there's a lot of opportunities for the non-accredited investors. Okay, but no, you don't need, in terms of REITs, in terms of certain crowdfunding platforms, you don't technically have to have good credit, and you don't have to have the down payment, the large down payment. So, real estate investment trust, that's what they're called, Mike Jones, real estate investment trust. See, what I really look, I love music. Mike Jones knows that. I love music. A lot of people might love all different types of things in this world. You might love baseball, you might love sports, you might love your wife, right? You might love your girlfriend. This is the thing, though. You have to be able, all of us have to be able to live a consistent life where we can provide for our families, provide for whoever it is you want to provide for, your mother, your girlfriend, whatever the case may be. And you want to live life calm, cool, and collective. Calm, cool, and collective. How do you live a life that's calm, cool, and collective with no stress, financial freedom, no worries, real estate? That's, again, it's not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Real estate, because it provides you with a guaranteed every month cash flow. Now, granted, there can be problems. I'm not saying no. You might have tenants who run into financial hardships. I get it, but it's for the most part, they're illegal things you could do. You don't want to do that. Apefather's got a big heart. I would give someone all the time. I'm really a good person. I would help a person out. I would never want to evict someone. I would do only if it came to literally the last possible thing where I tried everything to help this person and there was nothing left. Believe me, I have a good heart. I have a very, very big heart. But the point is that, with the exception of very extreme measures, the majority of the time you're receiving a monthly cash flow every month. Now, see, getting back to Mike Jones, a lot of people think just like Mike Jones thinks. I need to have a lot of money. I need to have credit. I got to work a job. I got all these things I got to do. It's not true. It's not true. What if I told you, I'll give you an example. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you have $10, Mike, right? Just again, this is not financial advice. We're just having a conversation. I'm not asking for any money. I'm just trying to change your thinking process. Okay. So let's say you have $10 and you say to yourself, I can't do nothing with this $10, right? This $10 is just hanging out in my wallet. It's gathering dust. Let me go out there and spend it. I don't give a shit what I buy. See, this is where the compulsive spending comes out. People are like Pookie from the movie New Jack City. They gotta spend that $10. They can't leave that $10 in their wallet. They can't do it. Is it? Well, maybe I'll get a Snicker bar. Maybe I'll go get a carton of milk. Maybe I'll get myself a nice hero. Make myself a nice ham and cheese or salami or provolone, whatever the case may be. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, now here's the thing. You spend that $10, it's gone forever. Bye bye birdie. Okay. So what if I told you now, if you had a different mentality and you say, I want this $10 to become an employee. Check this out. I want this $10 to work for me for the rest of my life. I want this $10 to generate, okay, a monthly cash flow for me. In other words, it's going to work for me. First of all, I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to protect my $10, meaning my equity in the real estate. And potentially, hopefully, over the years, my equity will grow. You follow me? So this $10 will turn to eventually $11, $12. In other words, not only are you preserving it, but it's growing in value. And in addition to that, it's working for you and it's creating a cash flow, little babies, $1 here, 50 cents there. In other words, every month it's generating some kind of money for you, okay? Now, what do you think is more intelligent, right? Taking $10 and flushing it down the friggin' toilet bowl. Buying something completely useless that you will never use, that you'll have no need for, or it'll have a one-time use. It'll have a one-time use, meaning you eat a sandwich or some shit, you crap it out, and you'll never see that $10 again. Or, or have that $10 work for you for the rest of your life on planet Earth. Have that $10 work for you every single month, building cash flow, building passive income, preserving the $10 in terms of equity and having the equity grow. Okay, you see what I'm trying to say? But people don't think this way. Nobody thinks this way. Everybody thinks the way that Mike Jones thinks. Everybody thinks that way. Everybody says, you know what? I don't have the credit. I don't have the down payment. There's nothing I can do. So let me keep wasting money. And the thing is, when you start getting on the right road in terms of being smart with your money, it becomes kind of like contagious. It really does. I really believe this. You're going to want to educate people. You're going to want to help people. Just like I'm trying to educate you, you're going to want to educate other people. Let me see what Mike Jones is saying. I'm 34, got a job, great credit, no debt, in an apartment. I was thinking about buying land and building on it. I'm a hustler, though. I also thought about buying a multifamily duplex and rent it out. Well, Mike, God bless you. First of all, I just want to say that you're young and you're smart. And that alone is an amazing, amazing thing. Because a lot of people, when they're young, they're not smart. I wasn't smart when I was young. Um, I think that, look, I don't want to give you fun. Look, you do whatever you want to do, okay, Mike? I'm just going to give you my opinion, okay? This is my opinion, but I want you to understand, Mike, that nothing I say is financial advice. I am not a financial planner. You have to do what you feel is best in your life. But multifamily real estate is where I'm going. That's what, see, I would rather, look, understand something. When you build from the get-go, there's a lot of things involved. There's a tremendous things of, it's very costly process. There's a lot of things involved. It becomes a little bit of a headache. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. It's different if you're trying to be like someone to build. If you're trying to build for a certain purpose. If you're building for a certain purpose, like you're building a brand or something of that nature, the way Trump did, that's a different story. But like you got to kind of ask yourself, what are you looking to do? Are you looking to like flip properties? Are you looking for, I think income is the way to go. I think passive income, cash flow. Look, all of that stuff can happen later. Like I'll give you an example. I met this guy, very smart mother effer. All right, he taught me this. I'm not going to say his name. He's just a very good friend of mine. He started off his whole life before he did flips. Now he does flips now for real estate. What he did was he started off with multifamily real estate. The guy's got an insane portfolio. An insane portfolio. He's got this money coming in, cash flow every month, passive income every month. Now what he does is he takes that cash flow and he puts it into properties that he wants, like fixer uppers, foreclosures, short sales, whatever the case may be. And like he buys these properties at major discounts, fixes them up. He has great handymen. He has a great team of handymen and he flips them. You know what I mean? But I said to him, "Is that something you want to do from the get go?" And he goes, "No. There's a lot of headaches involved." And he explained it to me. Sometimes it's hard to sell these properties. Sometimes there's problems. Sometimes unexpected things happen. Like he gave me this one example. There was this property that actually had those oil tanks. I'm just giving you like one example out of a million examples. Okay, when you're buying land, okay, that you don't even know about this, okay? And the oil dripped into the land. It dripped into the whole land was condemned. Now he couldn't believe it. He's like, "What the FUCK is going on over here?" Because he thought he had a prime. I'm just giving you, like Mike, I'm giving you one example of 100 million things that could possibly happen when you build. This is only one thing. There could be a million friggin' things that could happen, right? So this guy wanted to do what you wanted to do. He knocked down a property, he wanted to build, found out that the land was condemned. You know what I mean? There could be 100 million other options. Okay. That's why I just feel like in the beginning of your life, you don't want to give yourself headaches. You don't want to give yourself anything that could possibly give yourself a headache. You want to keep it very simple. He's like, "Rich, I started off my life as a real estate investor, getting involved in multifamily real estate. He goes, I built up a tremendous cash flow. Now he's doing that stuff. But you know what? He's doing it calm, cool, and collective because every month he's got that cash flow coming in. He's set. If there happens to be a headache, if there happens to be a problem, he has the money, he has the resources, he has the time on his hands to deal with it. But you see, when you put all your eggs in one basket in my life, and I know all of these people, okay, no. All right, regulator, look, regulator, you don't agree with anything I say. Okay, regulator, this guy. This is a guy who's a psychopath, by the way, Mike Jones. This is a guy who says he's worth $100 million, but yet he's always on my live. $100 million he's worth. Regulator, look, you have the right to your opinion. I respect, but I also have the right to my opinion. You got to stop trying to change people's opinions. Okay, you have your opinions, and I have. I respect. Sorry about all of that. I don't know. I had some kind of an internet connection issue right there. Oh, do you hear me? Do you see me? I had a little mic. I had a little internet connection there. Sorry. All right, great. And we'll do my Donald Trump song, baby, because that's another thing I believe in besides real estate. I believe in Donald, ex-president of the United States of America, and I wrote a song called the Donald J. Trump Fist in the Air, Never Stop Fighting song, V for Victory song. Let's do it. Oh, never stop fighting, baby. Oh, that is the Donald J. Trump V for Victory, Fist in the Air, Never Stop Fighting song. I also wrote another one. It's called Ambition, baby, because I want all of us to win in life. This is called The American Dream. Ambition / The American Dream. Mike Jones, all of these people are psychopaths. Just let me give you a quick heads up on that. The regulator, Detective Pikachu, these are complete degenerate psycho lunatics. Unfortunately, the internet is filled with what's called internet trolls, psychopathic lunatics. So basically, just wanted to give you a heads up on that one. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with these internet connections today. It's like they're doing work outside. It's going in, it's going out. I'm going to be ending it. I can tell nobody's normal. Yeah, when they make a comment like that, absolutely. But like I said, listen, here's the bottom line, guys. I am not asking anybody for money. Okay, you understand? I'm going to get a haircut too right now, by the way, and I'm going to shave because I'm starting to look like Grizzly Adams. Starting to look like Grizzly Adams. But I'm not asking for any money, nothing. All right, I'm just sharing my opinions. No, it's my opinions. So like, you don't have to agree with me. You understand? If I like multifamily real estate and the regulator feels that real estate's about to crash or whatever his opinions are, he's entitled to that. It's called the First Amendment, freedom of speech, just like I'm entitled to my opinion. All right, I love the piano. A lot of people don't like the piano. They say, Apefather, when you do live streams, don't play the piano, don't sing. Once again, this is all people's opinions, okay? But this is my live stream, right? This is my live stream. And if I want to play the effing piano, I'm going to play the piano. And if I want to sing, I'm going to sing. And if I want to talk about real estate, I'm going to talk about real estate. It's you don't have to come here. You could go listen to someone who's not playing the piano. You could go listen to someone who's not singing. You could go listen to someone who's not talking about real estate. But this is my live stream. You understand? Mike Jones, that's what I said. You take a chance, shit happens, let it go, they will feel better. I enjoyed it, bro. God bless you, Mike Jones. So with that said, Apefather going to do one of his originals here. This one's called Middle of the Night. Oh, an original rock and roll song, baby, by the one and only Apefather in the house. Oh! Late at night, full of doubt, thinking about how much I want out of this place. It never changes. It's my home, feeling like I am a stranger. Packed in my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Don't get me involved. Your life's a puzzle that I know I can't solve. You choose your misery, always blaming for your problems constantly. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Guitar. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. The middle of the night. That's an original song by Richie Lavoie, aka the Apefather. Oh! This crazy regulator. Unfortunately, a lot of people tell me, they're like, you should get moderators. You should get moderators, kick all these haters out, but I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in people, having the right to speak their minds. It's just sometimes these haters go a little too far when they get children involved and they do stupid things. Detective Pikachu knows what I'm talking about. But other than that, I do believe in the First Amendment. I am 100% proud to be an American. Greatest country in the world. God bless America, baby. All of these hate comments always ruin the videos. Yeah. You know what it is, man? They suck, these haters. And a lot of people have been telling me to kick these haters out on their ass. But again, it's going against the First Amendment. I try to make everybody have freedom of speech. Like I said, the only time I love Trump, baby, Slumdog Millionaire. Donald J. Trump, 47, baby, number 47. November 5th, and DJT. But I believe in the First Amendment. I don't want to be the person who goes against that. Unless it's something really bad. Like I said, if they're involving children and they're doing disgusting things about my kids or something bad, that I do get involved. That's what I do get involved. Number 47, baby. Donald J. Trump for president. Donald J. Trump is gonna be the 47th president. You watch and see. Gonna make history. Gonna make America great again. Oh, I can't wait until that day. I'm gonna party. You're invited to celebrate America being great again. DJ T, gonna go to the moon, oh baby. Apefather is a believer, Apefather's an achiever. I believe in Donald J. Trump and DJ T. Excuse me if you don't feel the same way. Oh, not here to tell you how to vote or play. But Kamala Harris is a clown. Donald J. Trump's gonna turn our frown upside down. Apefather's gonna take it away. Donald J. Trump gonna win, baby blues. I love it, baby. I think Trump might be 48 too, bro. Who knows? Hey, man, you never know. Let's get him in office first for 47. Let's get him in there for 47. But listen, I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. Apefather's got to work hard this month for September. Something you remember. Apefather's birthday's in September. Guess what? I got something in common with Donald Trump. I got something in common with Donald Trump. He's going to be the 47th president of the United States of America, and I'm going to be 47. Oh, not too shabby. The end of the month, baby. The end of the month. It's going to be Apefather's birthday. Let's do it. It's going to be my birthday this month. Going to be 47 years old. Yeah, I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just off the top of my head, you know. I would have to learn some of their stuff, but it wouldn't be hard for me to play it at all. I could learn their whole catalog in a matter of 5 minutes. I'm serious. I'm not talking shit. It's just sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give it all to me, baby. Play me a dope newer song. You mean something I wrote? I'll tell you a funny story, Mike. I'm going to do this specifically for Mike Jones because Mike Jones is the man. So I went to Hedonism one time. You know, Jamaica Man. You know, they all know this story, but Mike Jones doesn't know this story. And I was with a buddy of mine. Okay, but we lied to our girlfriends at the time. This is our girlfriends, not my wife. This is my girlfriend. And we told her we were going to Breezes, which was like an old family resort. We didn't tell her we were going to Hedonism, which is an old nude resort, right? So my friend's girlfriend was a travel agent, and she called up every single hotel in Jamaica. She found that we weren't at Breezes, and she found that we were in Hedonism. So they left a message at the front desk. There was this guy, Maurice. He was a bass player. And he says to me, Richie, message from America, man, from your girlfriends, Jackie and Antonella. It's over, man. They found out that we lied to them. They broke up with us. So I was all depressed. My friend's depressed. We're drinking. Forget about it. Rum runners. What's up there, Oscar? And I started writing this song. I was jamming out. They had a piano there in Hedonism. So I was like doing this Caribbean vibe. I was like, right? So the Maurice, he was a bass player. He was like playing, he's like a and he starts going, E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da, E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da. So I wrote this song called People Change. Oh, E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da, E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da. Some people change the color of their hair, maybe start a new look. Some people change their jobs, like turning pages in a book. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. After everything we have been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da. Some people change their names, maybe it's just a statement. Some people change the place that they live, looking for something different. And none of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. After everything we have been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. We need a steel drum here. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. Oh, after everything we have been through, it seems so strange. Guess the answer is people change. E-A-O, E-A-O, la-di-da-da-da-da-di-da. E-A-O, E-A-O, La di da 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 di da. That's called People Change. I love you, Marie Park Enzo. Mike Jones, that was for you. That's when you go to hedonism, man. You go to an old nude resort, man, and you don't tell your girlfriends. How you doing, Marine Park Enzo? Brooklyn in the house. Another song I wrote, Apefather. Brooklyn song, baby. It's an original song. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's and a cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. I got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night in that Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl and made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Home to Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. It's a Brooklyn song, baby. If you actually send it to Billy Joe, right? Thank you. Bluegrass musician in Maryland. Maryland Bluegrass. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Billy Joel's a big influence to me, as you could probably hear. I love Billy. I have a lot of influence of his music and my music, but thank you, Maryland Bluegrass. That song, if you look it up on Google, if you type in my real name, which is Richie Lavoie, Levoi, and you type in the Brooklyn song, Brooklyn Magazine, okay? Brooklyn Magazine called that the best song ever written about Brooklyn. Can you believe that? Forget about it. Richie Lavoie is my real name, Levoi, the Brooklyn song, Brooklyn Magazine. If you look all of that up on Google, you'll see that Brooklyn Magazine called that the best song ever written about Brooklyn. I was talking about Fight Anthony. You were gone. I love you, Marine Park Edzo. I can't stop. I can't stop. I love music. I love music. Jeff, can you talk about trade trades coming out saying that he was paid to promote AMC? Well, Jeff, I don't want to be a jerk off because a lot of people get angry at me. But if you look up my videos in the past, okay, I'm talking like way, way, way back. Apefather talked about all of this shit. I already called all of this shit. The way I called out Adam Aaron, okay, I called out Trey. Look, me and Trey always had beef. You understand? And I think Trey was afraid of me. Okay, I still think a lot of people I think are afraid of me, because even Lou was afraid of me. May he rest in peace. Okay. No, but the point I'm trying to say, Jeff, is that there was this time where I wanted to go on his live stream and I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to call him out. And he tried to get out of it. He's like, oh, Apefather's a con artist, all this shit. Yeah, I'm a con artist. That's why when he's taking money from the apes, okay, I'm giving money. I'm giving money to the apes. You understand? I'm helping my ape brothers. Okay, but anyway, Trey chickened out. He didn't want me on his live stream. And now he's coming out and admitting all this shit. Is it a surprise to me? No. I also believe that we have to question Matt Cause. Okay, he's another one. You think it's just Trey. I remember there was this one video where all of these AMC YouTubers were all in this hangout together. Review Dork, Trey, Masked Investor, all of them. And I remember thinking to myself, there's something rotten here in Denmark. There's something not right with all these Mamalukes, all these efforts doodads. Look, Trey was in it for himself. It wasn't a movement for Trey. Trey was in it for himself. Trey, wanted to cash up on the hype. And that's exactly what he did. This guy was preaching to everybody, buy and hold. And this guy is cashing out on options, getting paid up front, right? Getting paid. So the guy's Fugazi, and now from what I understand, he blew all his money. He's broke. He owes the IRS a ton of money. He looks like absolute shit. He said that he did all this anabolic steroids. The guy looks like friggin' death, in my opinion. God forgive me. Look, I don't wish him bad. Seriously, God bless him. I wish him nothing but the best. But still, now he wants everybody to bail him out. And you know what's crazy? I think the apes probably will, because that's how stupid a lot of people are. They probably will go back to his shadow. They'll listen to his bullshit. They'll give him another. He said he made 600,000 in ad revenue on YouTube. They'll probably do it all again, because you're a bunch of friggin' idiots. What can I tell you? John Benton never understood how Trey didn't get in trouble being an officer of the army. I don't understand why Trey didn't get in trouble with the SEC. I mean, if there's anything, look, I'm not a securities, person. Okay, I'm not going to sit here act like I'm a lawyer or I have any type of knowledge or experience in securities law. But just if you're asking my opinion, if you're asking my view, when someone's telling you to buy and hold, and this guy's cashing out on his call options and making $10 million, that kind of seems like he wants to pump the stock to me. Kind of seems like manipulation. But again, I'm not a securities person. So I'm not going to give there's no advice here. No financial advice, not a financial planner, no legal advice. I'm not an attorney. Yeah, that guy was meted out, man. He's talking about he regrets taking anabolic steroids. Forget about it. Guys taking meth like he's Method Man, that freaking guy. I didn't do the same, Alex, and I hate people like you who even imply that. Major difference between me and Trey. Okay, let's talk about all the differences. Here's difference number one. I explained to everybody that everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I explained to people over and over and over again that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I am just a cheerleader. I am an entertainer. I mean, listen to me. I jump in my mother's pool with, why I say my mother's pool. Oh my God. I jump in my pool. I meant to say with my mother's fur coat on. I put my mother's fur coat on and I'm jumping in the pool. Okay, now all these haters are going to say, you say your mother's pool? Is that what you said? No, no, no. I jumped in my pool with my mother's fur coat on. Does that sound like a financial planner? Okay. Plus, I did everything that I was saying. Like, in other words, my whole thing was, buy and hold, which is why I'm down over 90% on AMC, right? Trey did the opposite of what he was saying. Trey did the opposite of what he was saying. Trey was saying buy and hold, and this guy's cashing out our call options. So if you can't see the difference of that, Alex, then you are a dumbass mamalook. Look, all I am is a guy who roots for people. Don't you understand? It's all I am. I want people to win in life. I'm a cheerleader, just like I am for Donald Trump. Here's an example. I love Donald Trump. I support Donald Trump. So naturally, I support DJT. I'm not telling all of you what to do. I mean, can't you just all understand this? Listen to me. I'm just a cheerleader. I want all of us to win. I want Donald J. Trump to win. That's it. Don't listen to me, you mother effers. That's it. Detective Pikachu is an idiot. Alex, at the end of the day, there's only two things you could do in this world. Listen to me. Okay. You could either have the right to speak, which is called freedom of speech. Okay. Or you got to move out of America and you got to move to another country where there isn't no freedom. Okay. Look, I have the right to believe in something, Alex. I believed in AMC. I believe in DJT. That's it. Now, anything I say at the end of the day, I have a disclaimer. It's for entertainment purposes only. So, like I wrote a song, Apefather's got diamond balls. I believe in AMC. I want to see you go to Pluto. What does that mean? It just means I'm a cheerleader. That's it. Now, if you're going to believe in me, then you're an idiot. Who else do you believe in? Do you stay up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you watch these infomercials where they tell you to buy gold coins that are worth 2,500 for 1 ounce, but they're telling you they give you a fancy story. They say, I found this, where the Titanic went down. I found this gold coin. So now all of a sudden they give it this value. They'll say, give me 20,000 for this coin. What else do you believe? You know what I mean? Guys, I'm an entertainer. That's it. I don't know. The regulator and Mike Jones are having some really deep conversations here. Mike Jones, it must be so hard for you to keep the faith given all the evil that surrounds us here in the world. And he's like, yep. I don't know, man. Anyway, Alex, I just wanted the best for everybody. And I'm really tired. It's not you, brother. It's just everybody. I'm tired of people blaming me. Guys, you don't hear me crying. I lost hundreds and hundreds of thousands on paper. You don't hear me crying about it. You don't hear me bitching about it. It's called life experience. That's why my focus now is becoming real estate. My focus is becoming multifamily real estate. I don't believe in the stock market anymore because I believe it's controlled. I believe it's rigged. I believe it's rigged. I'll say it's alleged. I feel it's just like a casino. You might say, so why are you still in it? Because of Trump. You want to know what? If Trump wasn't running for president, I would probably be, at this point, completely, utterly out of the stock market. What rejuvenates my faith is Donald J. Trump. That's what rejuvenates my faith. Other than that, honestly, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. I really wouldn't. Not under the Biden administration. It sucks balls. Everything sucks under this guy's administration. That's just my opinion. I did blame Lou, but not John. I blame Lou in the sense, listen to me, that okay, you got to get things straight. I hate it when people put words in my mouth. Did I ever sue Lou, John? John. Did I ever start a class action lawsuit against Lou? Did I try to get other people involved where I financially sued him? No. Lou wanted to sue me. Okay, I never sued Lou. Where I said that I blame Lou is that he did something I never saw before. Lou claimed he had secret connections, John. I never saw that before. May he rest in peace. But I never, ever saw anyone speak the way Lou spoke. Lou's like, I just got off the phone with some of the top traders of Wall Street. They're telling me there's going to be a managed event. AMC at the time was at like, whatever it is, 50. It's going to drop to 30. It's going to go shoot up to 500. Lou was making claims like he knew people in Wall Street, like he knew what was going on. You want to say, I never did shit like that, John. Once again, big difference. But anyway, may you rest in peace, Lou. Plus, these people all disappeared, to be fair. Apefather was one of us. And I'm still one of you. Apefather put his money where his mouth is. You understand? I didn't just talk the talk. I walked the walk. And it cost me. It cost me big. But it was a learning experience. Okay, it was a learning experience. It's a mistake I will never make again. Look, this goes back to real estate with me. If Apefather was smart, can I tell you what I would have did? I would have focused on getting a whole bunch of multifamily real estate. I would have focused on building up passive income. I would have focused on using my passive income to take risks in the stock market. See, that would have been smart. You know, it would have been smart, not taking $250,000 of money that I had, to work my ass off for, okay, which I did, despite what all of you may think. I worked 20 years in sales, 20 years where I was a top producing salesperson, okay? Build up a tremendous book of business, regardless what any of you think. And what I should have did was focus on real estate. That's my regret in my life, was instead of taking $250,000 and throwing it to AMC, I should have threw it into multifamily real estate. That's what I should have did. But what are you going to do? Should have, could have, would have. It's all in the past now. If the queen had balls, she'd be the king. You understand? I want to buy land and grow weed. That's why cannabis is actually legal now in New Jersey, if you could believe it. Cannabis is actually legal. Pretty crazy. Yeah, that guy with the cats. Yeah, I remember that dude. I forget his name, though. He'll come to me in a second. He'll come to me. Anyway, we're approaching an hour. I got to run, guys. Let me run. Apefather has got to do a lot this month. You hear me speaking, Antonio Miranda? I got to do a lot of lives, a lot of work this month because I'm going to be 47. I'm getting old. The end of this month, Apefather is an old man. I'm going to be 47 years old. So it's no more joking around now. Apefather's got to get serious. I got to get serious with my YouTube career. I got to get serious. I got to start working hard. So anyway, the regulator, don't worry about this because Apefather is going to be very big very soon. And you're going to be reading about me in Forbes magazine, the regulator. The regulator, you take that 250,000 and you're going to times it by 1,000. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to be a very big. I'm going to be a big player very soon. Anyway, V for victory. Everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I love you, Tommy's Touch. But I am the greatest entertainer. who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe, the one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Gonna be doing a lot of work this month. So don't worry about it. You will see this face again. Oh, take care, Mike Jones. Take care, everybody.